There have been rumours floating around that Vinicius Jr. could potentially move to Arsenal, and this is a shock move because Vinicius Jr. is still in his prime. As we saw in the World Cup, he's still a high quality player, arguably the best left winger in the world. He was Brazil's best player in the last World Cup, had incredible world class moments, and he's a player that can change games with moments. He's such a good player, his end product is incredible. Great dribbler of the ball, athletic, explosive. He's got it all to be the best winger in the world. And I just can't believe Real Madrid are even entertaining the possibility of letting Vinicius Jr. go. And this isn't all smoke because well regarded reporter David Ornstein reported that Arsenal are interested in Vinny and all parties are interested in this potential move. And Real Madrid, they don't want to let Vinny go for free, so they're definitely interested in the move as well. And it's very surprising, but if Arsenal manage to pull this through, this is going to be an incredible signing. Obviously, getting Vinicius Jr. for Arsenal would be big time, and not just for Arsenal, for any team, adding Vinny Jr. would be incredible. He's arguably the best left winger in world football right now, but especially for Arsenal, it would be a big time upgrade because for the last couple of years, the left wing position has been underwhelming for Arsenal. They have been rotating between Martinelli and Trossard, and both of them have their moments, but with Vinny, you get a guarantee. He is a world class talent. He's going to give you output. His performances are going to be elite. And if this deal somehow manages to come through, Arsenal will definitely be title favourites next season. And in my opinion, the player who would benefit the most from a Vinny signing for Arsenal would be Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka consistently gets doubled by the opposing team, making it so much harder for him to operate. But with Vinny on the other side, teams cannot double Bukayo Saka. And Saka also gets a lot more rest because for the last couple of years, Arsenal have been way too over reliant on Saka's performances and brilliance, and it's wore him out. So having another guy who can win you games, who can carry your team, is going to be big time for Saka and allows him to rest within games as well. And I think a duo of Saka and Vinny is going to terrorize the Premier League if it happens. And as a Premier League fan, I hope it happens because this could arguably be the best win combination in world football. And some breaking news has recently been reported that Yan Diomande has signed for Real Madrid for over 100 million euros. And this could potentially be the Vinicius Jr. replacement. And they spent a lot of money on this player too. So maybe they need to sell Vinny to recoup some of that money back. But this is only speculation. At the end of the day, this is Real Madrid. They have all the money in the world and they can spend all the money they want without selling. But hypothetically, this could be a potential Vinny replacement, and maybe Real Madrid are looking to move on from Vinny. We already know that Vinny and Mbappe together they are quite a clunky fit. They don't fit as well as people think they would. So let's see what happens for the rest of this transfer window. Arsenal are also very close to completing a deal for Bruno G from Newcastle. Arsenal and Newcastle have agreed a fee. It's around £75 million plus £5 million add-ons. The personal terms with Bruno G have been agreed as well, so this deal is very close to being completed. And a midfield duo of Declan Rice and Bruno G is going to be so good to watch. Both of them have really good tenacity, they cover ground well, and Bruno G, he has technical brilliance. In fact, in my opinion, he's got more technical ability than Declan Rice, and I feel like Arsenal have been crying out for this trait in their midfield for quite a while. So Arsenal have definitely improved with this signing. He's Premier League proven as well, and an interesting statistic, Newcastle have not won a game without Bruno G starting. That's how pivotal Bruno G is to that Newcastle team. So adding a guy like that is going to be immense. He's a leader too. So this is a very positive signing for Arsenal, and it is the type of signing that will allow Arsenal to retain the Premier League title. If Arsenal manage to secure both of these guys by the end of the transfer window, Arsenal fans really don't have anything to complain about. That's as complete as a summer window you're ever going to get. However, if they needed to address one more position, I would say striker. Gabriel Jesus is very injury prone. Kai Havertz, he's very inconsistent. He's technical, but his output isn't the best. Gyökeres, I don't think he's technically good enough for the Premier League, so they need a high quality striker. But apart from that, their team looks complete. Defensively, they're the best team in the world. Their depth is incredible. In midfield, They got very good quality players. Once again, great depth in that area of the pitch. However, if they can add a striker, this team is going to be dangerous. But there's a lot of hypotheticals here. Vinicius Jr, I think that's a far-fetched dream. I think Vinny, in my opinion, he's trying to force Real Madrid into offering him a contract and offer him more money. However, there is a possibility that Arsenal could get him, but only time will tell. Very exciting times ahead for Arsenal. If you're an Arsenal fan, yeah, this summer window, it could transform everything. Now we're at the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and peace.